called me the Rock. A rock. You would think that with all the time I spent listening to him and trying to figure him out that I could see what he meant. Sometimes I didn't even know if he understood our need. I mean, there was an occupying army on every corner and he didn't seem to see it. I kept thinking, is he blind? If he couldn't see that, what was he looking at? What was he waiting for? We needed to be saved from the Romans right then.
Each time the disciples looked outward at the Romans, Jesus looked inward at the temple. Every time they looked outward at sin, he looked inward at the person. When they saw the outward expression of loud public prayer, he looked inward and saw a cold heart. If you're someone who concentrates on what's on the outside, you will always be out of step with the disciple. At the final meal with his disciples, Jesus tried to explain to them what was to come. He could see it clearly, the arrest, the beatings, and the cross, but the disciples' eyes were closed.
That week, and you should have seen the people. They were ready. We were ready. I think even the Romans were afraid. The anticipation was hard to take. Then we took the Seder. After that, I was more confused than I had ever been. Something was different about him that night. He seemed to think that we were all going to abandon him. He all but said Judas would betray him. Judas finally got up and left. Jesus said that he would only be with us a little while longer, and that where he was going, we couldn't come. I said I would follow him anywhere, and even lay down my life for him. He asked me if I truly believed that, and then said that even I would betray him that night. To whom? It was late. We weren't going to see anybody but each other that night. We were on our way out of the city. There's a place we go, a garden near Gethsemane. I don't think any of us understood everything that night. And I didn't understand what was happening to our Messiah.
Hear him pray, hear him cry, Father, your will be done. Take this land, take this life, Father, I will be the one. See him there, on his knees, crying out.
I'd never seen such a naive bunch of sheep.